And boom, there we go. I got my microphone going now. Oh, so I'm kind of cheating. I don't just have coffee. I also have some hot chocolate. Guess I could have made some tea. I got a lot of tea back there. Each their own, I guess. Oh, I guess I better share that on social, huh? Where am I? So it was one hell of a long day. I didn't get very much done. Well, actually, I got quite a bit done, just not for me. I did get to do the whole timer thing, which I think I'm going to play around with. I'm not sure if I like it all. I think it could be nicer looking. It was just something I'm playing around with. So I'm using Snaz to do the timing for OBS. So that's a free software you can download. Pretty easy to set up. I just want to make it more flashy, I guess. So aside from that, yeah, I have chocolate syrup and coffee. Hey, whatever works, man. I've got what am I drinking? Tootsie Roll hot chocolate. And then I also have a latte that I made, 200 calories. Well, I've got all kinds of goodness over here. I'm going to be awake for days. Oh, what now? My phone won't leave me alone. I think I'm just going to turn it off. No, I better not, just in case somebody needs to get a hold of me. Yay. I don't care about notifications. All right. So aside from that, like I said in Friday's video, things are kind of starting to shape better, I guess, for me. I got a lot done today, a lot more than I thought I was going to do. It was kind of everybody just dumped stuff on me, so got all that done. Planned out some content for the gaming site. Then tomorrow I'm doing a video for Writer Sanctuary, and I'm not sure if I want to do a walkthrough of how I pick up order from Text Broker, or if I want to compare blogging income versus Text Broker or other content mails. Either one of them has potential. So nice, all the caffeine and theobromine, right? Oh yeah, get myself all kinds of going. But well, I wonder if I can offset it by. I have a thing with what's it called? Sleepy time tea with echinacea, and that's because I have a problem sleeping at night, and that stuff usually puts me down pretty good. The first time I ever tried it, I did 2 tea bags, knocked me right the fuck out. I was gone. So, well, that's not exactly professional, is it? I don't swear on this channel, but I mean, I'm feeling pretty good. I don't know if it's the caffeine or just that things are looking up, but anyway, yeah, the sleepy time with echinacea usually puts me down pretty well, and I wonder if I can offset the caffeine with it. I'll find out. Also, I have some sleeping pills too. Not really sleeping pills per se, but a sleeping supplement. So aside from that, really didn't have a topic planned out for today, which is kind of a bummer. I was trying really hard to come up with something, but it just I don't know, my mind drew a blank and trying to plan out the whole week. I got everybody's week planned out except mine. Same here at the N9 from green tea. Is more subtle and stops the jitters too. Oh, nice. I have some green tea actually. Should try some of that. I also have matcha, which is like nothing but caffeine. Actually, I've had it was pretty good. Someone, I think it was Shyman that turned me on to that. Somebody, one of the viewers said I should try it. It wasn't too bad. It had a decent taste to it. I think I like green tea more. I'm a big fan of Earl Grey though, which I have a bunch of, so I don't know why I went ahead and did hot chocolate when I have Earl Grey, but oh well. And the infamous Tigger cup. So aside from that, I did want to get more done on the green blog that I set up. We started designing it, and I'm starting to getting ready to do some content for it, so we can do some videos on that. And I want to see if we can turn it into a moneymaker. So we're going to be doing a lot of affiliate linking with it and some landing pages. So I'll be filming all that in the future, so that's going to be fun. Be really cool if I could retire off of something I was experimenting on. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? Okay, I'm going to try to center myself because I'm like way wired. It's just awfully funny because I'm really freaking tired. I like all of those. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I got quite a few teas. Green tea, Earl Grey, matcha. I love the Bengal spice. That's pretty good. What else? Then I got like 4 different boxes of Sleepy Time chamomile, and there was one more I can't think of off the top of my head, but it's in my cabinet. I've got a whole bunch of different things. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a heavy coffee drinker, but I do like tea. So, in fact, I had some jasmine tea at a Chinese restaurant recently. That was really good. So was the food. God, that place was awesome. If y'all are in the Denver metro area anytime in the near future, you gotta stop at King Bistro. That is an awesome place to get. I think I had the Mongolian beef. Oh, the first bite, my whole mouth just watered. It was amazing. A little on the expensive side, but so worth it. Aside from that, well, I'm trying not to be boring, but I can't really think of anything else to say. Trying to come up. Oh, I'm probably moving soon. I don't know if that's really writing related, but actually it kind of is, because I'm hoping to get into a house where I can have my own office space, so I can change the background here. Because, y'all are probably tired of seeing my daughter's messy work area. I know I am. But it would be nice to have a real background for change. And have some decorations and stuff I would like to put up. And a lot of it's excuse me. A lot of it's Green Geek related and WordPress. I got some WordPress swag I would love to hang up. Jasmine is one of my favorites. Ooh, sounds good. Oh yeah, jasmine. I think that was the first time I ever had jasmine tea, and it was really good. When they brought it out to me, they just made it, and they put in the tea bags and stuff, and so it was kind of hot water. So I'm like drinking it. I'm like, well, that's kind of disappointing because I put sugar in it, so it was more like sugar water. But after about 5-10 minutes, it was all brewed, and it was really good. It complemented that Mongolian beef really well. So I'm looking forward to going to that place again. But anyway, don't know where we're moving yet, but I would really love to have a real office for a change. So that'd be cool. How's the book going? It's going. I got a little bit of work done on it this weekend. Not very much. But I did get some oh. Someone turned on the garbage disposal and my lights dimmed. Hello, I hope all is good. I prefer coffee all day. Right on, Felicia. Me too. I'm a big coffee drinker. Like I like tea, but yeah, my coffee is going nonstop all day. Anyway, so I guess I inspired my son to write because he just finished chapter 2 of his own book, and he's been putting it up on Wattpad. So it seems like everybody's outpacing me when it comes to writing. Like Mom and my sister published already. I'm just working on the final chapter, and then the fun part is I've been going back through and looking at the previous chapters I wrote and thinking to myself, holy crap, that is some atrocious grammar. Ron Kincaid, how's it going? So what I'm going to do is once I get the final chapter to 7 done and uploaded, I'm going to take them all, and then I'm going to edit the holy hell out of everything and make it all nice and spiffy and shine it up. I might change a couple of the stories in it, and then that's going to be my first published book on Amazon, I bet. But there's after I get this final chapter up, it's got all the rough draft. I still got a long way to go, but I'm hoping with how everything has been panning out lately that I'll actually be able to work on it every morning. That's the plan. So I'm pretty excited for that. I like where the story's going. It ties the entire book together, so it's pretty cool. I like how it's coming. a little on the I wouldn't say science fiction side, but it's supernatural. There you go. That'll work. I like that kind of stuff though. I don't really have a preferred genre really. I've done everything at one point. Nothing's published, mostly just short stories, but that's one thing that if when you have imposter syndrome like I do, you think everything sucks and you're completely really hard on yourself. So everything gets thrown away. So this time I'm going to let other people be the judge and not myself. Because if I did that, then I would never get anything published. Hanging in there, right on, run. Aren't we all? There's like a 22-second delay. I timed it exactly. So if I don't respond to you immediately, that's why. I don't know why there's such a huge delay on YouTube though. I guess that's better than most of the time. Usually when I'm streaming, it's like a almost 30 to 45-second delay. So I guess we can count ourselves lucky tonight. Oh, but aside from that, I really want to get done. I don't think I'm going to get 7 done by the end of the month. But at the rate things are going, I'll probably have it done by the end of March. So, sweet. I'd like to read it. I bet it's great. You can read chapters 1 through 7 right now that are on Wattpad. And I'm working on the final one right now, which is... I don't want to give too much of it away, but essentially it's the 7 Deadly Sins, but the 8th chapter ties it all together. And once you start reading it, you'll understand what that means. But because there's technically one main character throughout all 7-ish, kinda. So don't want to go too far into it, but it's pretty cool. But yeah, if you read it now, be gentle on your criticisms because I know there's a lot of errors I went through recently. I think I went through, I think it was chapter 5, and I found like a ton of errors in it, so I had to go through and change a bunch of stuff. So, but if you're interested in reading that, I have a link to my Wattpad profile in the video's description down below. Actually, it's on every video. Just my Wattpad. Just click on that. Right now, I've got the 2 short stories that I wrote for a science fiction competition that was in 2016. I left those up, and then I have 7 on there. And then I really hope to get more done. So it's not just 7. I wanted to do. I have some fan fiction ideas that I want to get out with Fallout. I'm thinking about writing some StarCraft stuff. I love the story that I did in Star Trek, so I think I'm going to expand on that. So if you're a Star Trek fan, or especially Deep Space Nine, then you'll probably like it. Predator and Prey was a fun one. That was just really short. I think it was like 3,000 words. And the premise was a science fiction 3,000 word story. So I entered in the contest with that, and I kind of like how it went. So version 0.5 is expected before the edit. Yeah, I'll give it a read. Yeah, I don't know if it's even a 0.5. It's like a long way to go on it, but as long as I can get it published and up there, then I'm good. You ever worry about anyone stealing your story off of Wattpad? Not usually. I think a large part of that is because I don't have a big audience and not a lot of people know me, so but I'm not sure if anybody would steal it or even if they'd benefit from it. Because what it is, it's a complete rough draft. And this is not anywhere near going to be the finished product. I'm going to take it down. There's going to be lots of sections added, a lot of changes. Aside from that, I'm not sure. I don't know how that would happen if someone tried to plagiarize something off Wattpad. I'll look that up. But so far, I haven't heard any bad things from it. So, but I do like using it because it gives readers a chance to give me constructive criticism on my writing and things I can change in how my style and what I could do to make things better. So that's one of the biggest reasons why I like using Wattpad. And it's the same with I think my son uses what's that one? I think it's fanfiction.net or something like that. Alicia, I've been getting into short story writing, and it was a worry of mine, but I'd love to get feedback someday. Oh yeah, slap something up. I'll read it. Sorry if it's having a hard time reading. I still need new glasses, so the print on the screen's a little bit small. I can probably make it bigger. Ooh, wow. Okay, so you can't see the font size, but reminds me of something you'd see in a retirement home. Whoops, that's a bit on the big side. But there's been a lot of successful people that came off Wattpad, so I don't know if I'll be one of them, but I do like to write, and it's one of the few places where I can write fan fiction without someone suing me. So, like the Fallout stuff and StarCraft and all the fun stuff I want to do, I won't make any money off it, but it is kind of cool to generate an audience and let me do something I like to do. Maybe one of these days somebody will pick me up to do a Netflix original series. That would be cool. Not sure how that would work, but dreamers can dream. Of course, before anybody sees you, you have to finish something. So that's my project for the next month and a half. My goal to have 7, well, the rough draft of 7 done by the end of next month. And the way I have everything done, set up, I should be good to go. Well, I really want to get it. I want to get finished off and all that, but I really want to get started on my Fallout fan fiction because I've already written the ending to it. It's a pretty big series. It's probably going to be a 3-novel series, but I've already got the ending to it, and I really, really want to work on it. I'm just worried that if I work on something without finishing something else, then I'm just going to wind up having a big collection of stuff that's only half finished. And I don't want to do that. I want to just hunker down, get it done. I had this conversation on Twitter with somebody, with a published author recently, that because she was throwing out the idea she wanted to work on a different project. I said, well, my biggest issue is that it's cool to write down some ideas, but if I was to change gears, I know that 3/4 into the story, I'm going to change gears again into something else. And if I keep doing that, I will never get anything published. So I need to get something done. So this is even if it's not even published, I think it's just going to be helpful to me as a writer to have something done for a change. I've got those 2 short stories on there that are finished, but it's not the same. I want something, a big project, completely done out there for everybody to enjoy. And I think that'll be a big bonus for me personally. Because I'm tired of just half-assing stuff. So but it's been pretty cool. I've been hanging out with a lot of writers on Twitter, and a lot of them are quite inspirational. So lighting the fire under my butt, and then having my son already 2 chapters into his. In the past, he's done a lot of work on the past like 4 or 5 days. So I'm kind of eager to take a look at his story. How's the 1 million word goal coming? I've been including all writing stories blogs text program. Poorly, actually. I was thinking about that yesterday too when I did a blog post. I'm like, I am so far away from that. Problem is that with my job, my normal job with my client, is that I'm essentially an editor. So I edit other people's work all day long. And so I don't count that towards my 1 million word goal. The only thing I count towards that is stuff I create. So in the past few weeks, I've had so much more of this other work going on that I haven't had any chance to actually blog or write or anything like that. It's kind of a bummer because I think Writer Sanctuary got like 2 or 3 blog posts this month as opposed to last month when I did like 14. So it's kind of disappointing, but I am getting paid well for what I do, so I can't really complain. But it's really, in order to hit that 1 million words, I'm gonna have to turn it up some. Find a different, maybe do more on the weekends or something. But really, really disappointing. But I'm not giving up. It's only February. A long way to go. And I know I can do it. I've done it before. Several times, actually. I used to aim for 2.5 million. That's my goal every day. When I was at my prime on Text Broker, my goal would be 10,000 words a day. And that would be within between 6 and 8 hour period. And sometimes I'd come close. I'd be like 9,900 or 9,800. But it would always bounce back and forth between, I think my average was around 8,500. So I know I can do it. I just need to slice out some time to do it. That's the hardest part, is that I've got my clients throughout the day, and then I have to try to plan out my YouTube videos, and I've got the gaming channel I'm trying to get going. I've got its blog that I'm planning out. I'm hoping to get some content this week on it. Then I have my Crossing Colorado YouTube channel that I'm debating on bringing back. Yeah, because I need more stuff on my plate. Then my client wanted me to come up with a strategy for their YouTube channel, so I'll probably be making their YouTube video soon, tutorials. Which is one of the big reasons why I need a real office space so I can do a decent backdrop. I was thinking about, for now, probably getting a green screen, but we're going to be moving in the near future, so I'm hoping that I can either get a real office space or at least a bedroom that I can turn into an office. What kind of games? Well, I play everything. So if it's fun, I'm playing it. So we've got everything from Minecraft. I play GTA. I do Diablo 3. Sometimes we'll sit down and play Munchkin and Exploding Kittens, my girl's favorite game. And then we have a few box games I would like to play. We're trying to figure out how to do D&D on Twitch, but we don't have the equipment to do that because I need a camera and all that. And this is the only camera I really have that works well, and it's not coming off my monitor. But I've been doing a lot of hardcore Minecraft recently, and on Sky Factory 4 in the Dust World Crash Landing. And so the first time around, I got slain by a Enderman on accident. So this time around, I'm getting to the point where I was almost at last time, so getting exciting. Subnautica, yeah, oh yeah. I keep losing my voice. Subnautica and Rafting, yeah. I'm a big fan of both of those games. In fact, I bought both of those at the same time during the summer sale, because I wouldn't call it necessarily a fear of the ocean, more of a fear of deep water that I can't see through. So Subnautica taps into that, so every time I play, my adrenaline's bumping. Raft, I like playing it because of the shark. And I play hardcore on both. So that's awesome. Well, thank you, Felicia. And yeah, so I think right now I just recorded the Minecraft one for the gaming channel today. I'm going to edit it and upload it on Wednesday. And hopefully soon I can get Subnautica and Wrapped up too. So yeah, that's I got a lot of stuff. But if I can maintain my schedule, I have enough time to do it all. I just have to make sure I can manage my time. Like today, I was doing great. I was like almost done by noon. I was like, yeah, it's going to be a good day. I'm going to get some stuff done, get some images done, and oh, it's looking good. And then my client dropped down. I had to do a rewrite of some, what was it? It was the diversity workshop. I had to rewrite that article. I had to get images for social on it, and it just put me back. So I didn't really get much done for me personally as I wanted to. Like I wanted to do a blog post today, but that's the kind of stuff that stops me from hitting that 1 million word goal. Is that I'll think everything's going great, and then all of a sudden Slack will click at me and they'll send me something else for me to do. So, but like I said, I got paid well, so it's not like it's a loss. I just wish I had more time for me. Sounds fun. I've been playing a medieval fantasy RPG game. It's text and choice based. Right on. I was into text based games quite heavily when I was younger. There was one on the Commodore 64, showing my age. It was called Deadline, and it was a murder mystery, but it was all text based, and it was pretty cool. I've seen a couple of text based ones on browser too, so I can't remember what they were called, but man, hack up a small frog. But yeah, we do. My son wants to do D&D this weekend and incorporate Magic the Gathering into it. And there is a platform that he's trying to get working. It's a tabletop, online tabletop thing where the kids from the other state can play with us at the same time. Roll20.net, I think it is. I'm not sure. But essentially, we'll be able to get my other kids from Utah and possibly the girls when they're in Sterling, but normally we'll probably wind up playing over the weekend anyway, so. Sweet. British Legends, aka Mud 2 is a good one. Nice. I'll write that one down. I always like checking out new stuff, so if I can find a notepad, that would be great. There we go. I'll write down both names there just in case. Mud. Yeah, it can be fun. I gotta go lay my kids down. Just want to check in and see what's new on your interesting agenda. I'll keep recommending you to people interested in writing. Of course, Text Broker. Have a wonderful night. Get some water with your coffee. It may help your throat, right? Thank you, Felicia, for stopping by, and enjoy the rest of your evening. But yeah, you know what? I do have water here. Goddamn, that might help. Rusty WordPress bottle. Got this one from WordCamp Omaha. That was a lot of fun. I like doing WordCamps. It's the second version of the first ever digital version of D&D, multi-user dungeon mud. Right on. You know what? I think I've heard of it before. It sounds familiar. I'll have to check it out. So, but I like stuff like that. I don't know if my son will, but because he's more visual, but digital and online. Right on. I will surely check that out. I'll probably check it out before I go to bed tonight, actually. That is, unless I get on Minecraft. God, sometimes I'll get in these fits where I just get sucked into one game for like ever, and that's all I'll play. I did that with Fallout 4. I played it like 3 months straight. But I like to restart and rebuild. So like in Fallout 4, I'll get to a certain point and I'll think to myself, no, let's do it a different way. So I'll start over. I have almost 300 hours of playing Fallout 4. Never beat it. Vic 120 on 1983 with a cassette tape to write code. I think I still have a Vic 120 actually. I have my Commodore 64. It's in mint condition. A 1581 disk drive. I got the 1571 and the 1581. And then I have a tape drive. I'm trying to remember if I still have the Vic or not. It might be in storage. I have the dot matrix printer. I have the plotter. The plotter was a lot of fun when it came out. We used to do biorhythms all the time on it. Sweet. Artwolf is like mud, but with pictures. It's pretty new. Ah, nice. I will check that out too. Let's see. Lumar Vic 120. Let's see. I'm thinking about doing this since my Commodore 64 still works. I'm thinking about streaming it on Twitch because I can hook it up because I have a Elgato. I can't remember what Elgato it is, but it has the AV cables, so I can just plug it directly in. And then I've already tested it on XSplit, so I can stream the Commodore and show everybody how we used to play games back in the day. We had to wait for like 10 minutes for the loading screen. L Shift Dog. Quote. Name the game. Comma 8, comma 1. Yeah, a lot of fun. But, you know, a lot of these times I'll get a lot of writing ideas from... Damn it. I get a lot of writing ideas from Minecraft. Like I was thinking about doing a Minecraft first-person story. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to run that one. But I've been thinking about it. I might still do it. Like waking up on a beach somewhere and then having to punch a tree. Yeah. Anyway. I don't know. Let's see about that. Where'd my coffee? The cat's giving me the evil eye. Shadow wants to say hi. So does Max. I have the glass door to my office closed, but all the cats can look in and stare at me. I've already kicked them twice. I kicked them out twice tonight. Because they're cats, they don't care. It's just a closed door. Why is this door closed? But when they come in, they're like, why is this door still closed? I want to be on the other side. Grass is always greener. Interesting. Yeah. I bet. Sometimes like I was toying with the idea of doing some fan fiction with Subnautica too, in Raft, but I don't know. I gotta do the Fallout one though, only because of it's a crossover. But I'm not going to say what the crossover is because I know at least one person who's watching who's going to really like it. So I'm not going to say. I've already written the end to it, so pretty cool. Oh, aside from that though, yeah, it's just been one of them days, that's for sure. Been one of them years so far. I dubbed it the year of effort, putting in all kinds of effort to do everything, and it's been panning out. I'm tired, way more tired than I normally am. I think a lot of that though has to do with my glasses, because I need new glasses really bad, and so I have to strain a little bit to look at a computer screen all day. So by the time 5 o'clock rolls around, I'm done. But I think once I get new glasses, it'll make a big difference. But we'll see. Oh, what else is going on? I think that's about it, I guess. I can't really think of anything unless you guys have a question for me. Just hanging out, talking to myself. Not really talking to myself because you're watching. But when there's no topic to talk about, I usually wind up rambling, and then my friend starts throwing me dirty looks. I'm watching her watch her smartphone through the window. But yeah, aside from that, I'm keeping my fingers crossed that I can maintain my schedule and get 7 done and published. Really cool. I did come across a lot of really fun plugins for WordPress that I'm looking forward to adding. One of them is a progress bar for your work in progress. So like when I'm writing, you can actually go to the website and see how far along I am in it. So I'm really looking forward to giving that a try. Might want to check out the Bates method for eye health. Just little 5-minute exercises, but it works. Bates method for eye health. Yeah, I'll take a look. like I said, I look up all kinds of new stuff. So, Bates method for eye health. Ain't gonna have to stick anything in my eye, am I? Like, I could never wear contact lenses. Just getting anywhere near my eye freaks me out. Like, no. I spent my life trying to keep shit out of my eye. I could do it on purpose. Cool. Yeah, give me all kinds of stuff to look up and give me homework. Oh, I use night mode on my computer screen to give my eyes a break from the bright screen. Yeah, I do too. Like right now, I've got YouTube is all dark mode. Twitch is usually set to dark mode. I haven't done it to Asana yet, and that's one of the things I use for my client. And I can't change my WordPress profile on their system, and that's another thing that is really bright. So I really kind of limited as to what I can change. But all my stuff here is usually set to dark night mode. So I tell you what, I made a huge difference when Twitch added that a long time ago. I used to use the white screen. It was always bright, but then they added the switch to it. I'm like, yeah. Same with YouTube. Have you done any more work on your affiliate marketing blog? Not yet. I think you probably missed that part of it. At the very beginning, I talked about we're getting the content ready to start getting up on there. I already have some ideas for affiliates, and we're going to be doing affiliate landing pages. So that's going to be pretty cool. I'm really eager to give that a shot, and hopefully there'll be some videos on that later this week. Dr. Bates was a famous eye doctor in the 50s, I think. Cool. See, every time you say that, I'm thinking like Norman Bates. Eye health. Jab a knife in your eye. Norman? But the affiliate blog that I'm creating, the Practically Living Green, I've already got a ton of things that we're going to be doing with it. So I'm really excited. I got my son going to be doing content, and I'm going to be doing more. And I think we're going to start off with setting up Amazon and probably share a sale. And then there's a couple of products I'm going to buy specifically for that blog. And I'm going to write an article using it. It's a power meter that you plug anything into, and it tells you how much power you're consuming, and you can set it to where, like, if you pay so much per kilowatt hour, it'll tell you how much money you're being charged for that device being on. So I've got a ton of ideas for content planned out for that, and then we're going to go ahead and sell that on the blog. So I think we're going to give that a shot. I'm pretty excited about that. But yeah, I think it's going to be Amazon and Carousel to start with. And then as soon as we get some content up, we'll do AdSense. But AdSense has a minimum 10 blog post rule, I think it is. We have to get at least 10 blog posts up before we can even think about adding AdSense. But this is more of an affiliate blog, so AdSense is just going to be more of like a padding. The real work is going to be the AdSense or the affiliate marketing stuff. And then, since we're doing that, I'm going to also touch base on how to set up PPCs for affiliate links. And that's something I made quite a bit of money on in the past. I used to make a ton of money selling ink back in the day. This was before everybody started going to paperless systems. And like every time I invested a certain amount of money into AdWords, I would make twice that from sales in ink. So like if I put in $100 in AdWords for advertising, I would make $200. If I put in $200, I would make $400. It was going great until, well, let's just say that extenuating circumstances kind of screwed that up. So otherwise, I'd probably be sitting pretty right now. That's a long story. Got my plain green tea. What's up? Hey, Hinko. I just finished my hot chocolate. I've got a latte going on. Espresso. And we're talking about tea earlier. And I don't know why I didn't make any tea. It's like coffee or tea you choose. I should have made Earl Grey or green tea or matcha or one of the other ones that we were talking about earlier. Have you considered ClickBank for your affiliate offers? And that's actually another one that I looked at today. Actually, I went through 9 different systems, or 8. I went through 8 different systems today, and I'm planning it all out. And I've got definitely Amazon and Carousel because they have 2 of the specific things I want to sell. And I haven't looked at ClickBank yet, but it is in my bookmarks, so I'm going to go through it later this week, along with CJ.com, and there was 2 digital ones too that I'm debating on using on Writer Sanctuary, but I'm not sure because I'm really, really picky about what I put on Writer Sanctuary. Like right now, the only thing I've got on there is AdSense, and I did have affiliates on there before. Like I had an affiliate for hirewriters.com, but after using their system, I didn't like it, and it was yeah, I'm not a big fan, so I took them off. I'm like, I can't sell that. So, how do you have a latte going on? Yes, I do, and it's good. I'm making myself with my coffee mug. I've got an espresso maker, and I have a milk frother on my Keurig. So I'll make instead of going down to like Caribou and spending $5 on a 600-calorie coffee, I could spend far less and make a 200-calorie coffee. This one here is an amaretto, really good. But yeah, Ron, ClickBank is on my list of stuff to look at, and I don't know where my list is at. I can't remember where I saved it. I was going to go over some of the ones that I came across. Well, let's see. Oh, bright screen. Not what I wanted. Oh, it's going to be on that other. I'll have to. It's buried. I'll have to come across it later. But there's a big list, and I'm thinking about adding the list to Writer Sanctuary so you can see all the different things that we're doing. And I haven't had a chance. I've heard a lot of things about ClickBank. I guess back in the day they were notorious for having low quality links and stuff. So, but nowadays they have a much tighter authorization process. So I'm still going to give them a shot if they have the stuff I want. That's how you said it when you said I have a lot going on. A latte going. Really? Yeah. Yeah, I have a latte going on. Sometimes my brain goes faster than my mouth, and words come out a little slurred, which is why I have so many jump cuts in my videos. I can sit there and record for an hour and come up with like a 7-minute video. That's why it takes me like 2.5 hours to edit. A lot of times I just get jumbled. How's the blogging on different platforms experiment going on? Everybody's coming in late. Well, like I was telling Ron, you're doing, we did that last video where I did the WordPress customizer, and we've got some content planned out, and we're going to be doing that soon. And that's where we're talking about affiliates and getting ready to add some of those, probably after I get some content up first. Like a lot of affiliates will look at your website and see if you're actually relevant to their product. And without any content on it, I'm not relevant to anything. So I need to get some content up, which is going to be up to me and my son. And I'm hoping we can get some of those going in the near future. And I will be making a video on that because I do have some points I want to bring up in content creation that I don't want to like name names, but there's a few experts on YouTube who are just unrealistic with what they say that you should do. And I'll break that down in the videos. But so we're not, needless to say, we're not going to be following their advice. But there's a lot of things I want to cover on the content part. So we'll be doing that video next. And then probably if we can get stuff added and published. Okay. People pressing their nose up against my glass. As long as you don't get snot on it. But I'm hoping, yeah, wipe it off. I'm hoping that by middle of next month, we could probably start making some money on it. So keep my fingers crossed on that. And I'm keeping my eye out for stuff that I can add to Writer Sanctuary, Crossing Colorado, and Colorado Plays. So if I do come up with something good for Writer Sanctuary, then I might do a video sooner on adding affiliates. But like I said, I'm really, really picky about what I support. I just don't slap up anything to make money. I have to have faith in the product and use it, because that's just how I am. If I don't like it, I'm not going to share it, which is why I removed Hire Writers from my top banner, because it was just, I didn't like the service that they offered. It was really, their setup was wonky. It was kind of like Text Broker. If you don't know what Hire Writers is, it's kind of like Text Broker, but with subpar design, and the pay is like horrible. And so after making a few bucks on that, I'm like, it's not worth it really. So I disbanded that one. Besides the affiliate stuff though, like Medium and the others. Oh, sorry if you already answered earlier. No problem. I haven't had a chance to dive into Medium, Hub Pages, and Vocal yet. I've been really stupid busy. Like today, I wanted to do at least one Vocal Media article, but then I got hit right after lunch by a bunch of work for my client, so I had to get that done before I could do my live stream. So kind of a bummer. But like I said earlier, they pay me well for it, so I can't really complain. I just wish I had more time to do the stuff I want to do. But I'm hoping, what I want to do is, if I can get everything settled down and stay on task, I might wind up getting myself up an hour earlier in the morning just so I can do this. But I want to do one post a day on one of the systems for 30 days and see if that makes a difference. And do it, run an experiment on it and see if there's any way that you can like make some mad money on something. So I have a few ideas coming. I just gotta, and that also depends on whether I have a home or not, because we have to be out by the end of next month. But we're working on that. So fun, lots of stress. But I did have a conversation with somebody on one of my videos. I think it was the Vocal Media video, where she has like 60 posts up on, I think it was Vocal, and 12 of them were getting traffic, and she was making like $30 a day on it. So I'm like, well, if I can make $30 a day on that, that'd be great. If I can do it 3 times, that'd be even better. So I really want to put in more effort into those 3 systems just to see how well they compare to making money from a blog or from Text Broker. And one of the videos I'm coming up with in the near future, probably on Thursday, is comparing how much money I make for my top 10 blog posts versus what I would make if I wrote those for Text Broker clients. So that's going to be different. Do it? Absolutely. Oh yeah, Inko, I have plans on it. That's the whole thing, is that I have plans for a lot of stuff. But between a lack of follow through and lack of time most of the days now, but yeah, it's definitely one of the things I want to do, because that'd be kind of cool. Because if you make like $30 a day on each one of them, and just like at one point just start cranking out maybe one article every week or one article every 2 weeks, just enough to keep your account live and just keep bringing in money. So we'll do it after you move. Yeah, I want to try doing it before, but it all depends on what's going on. Like I said, if I maintain my 8 to 5 schedule like I normally want to, then I should have enough time to get at least one a week, if not more. So today was one of those outliers. Normally I don't get bombarded like this, so it's like one of those once a month type of things that happens. So starting tomorrow, I should have a lot more time to do it. So I should be able to get something on Vocal tomorrow. Either Vocal, Hub Pages, or Medium. I don't know which one I want to start with first. Or I just might go back and forth. So, but yeah, it's fun part's going to be trying to come up with something that people want to read. But that's what I do every day, all day anyway, for my clients. passive income eventually dwarfs text broker articles. Oh yeah, I bet. Like with text broker, you can get an instant shot. Like say if I did a 1,000-word article at 4 stars, that's $14 like that. And normally stuff like that takes me about an hour, maybe less. Now you can make more if you get private clients, which I do, and a lot of teams that I'm on pay less per word, but they're so easy you make far more money. Like there's one team I'm on where I can make like $25 an hour just cranking out stuff. So you have that one instant shot, but if you create one piece of content that people keep coming back to over and over and over later on farther down the road, that one article winds up being the same length, will bring in like 3, 4, 5 times more than what you would get. Now the difference is, with text broker, it's an instant shot. With something like local media, hub pages, or even blogging, it's more of a long-term game. So that's one of the videos I want to do on Thursday, is compare, like with my blogs. I have one blog that's brought in more than $50 so far, and it was only like 600 words long. On text broker, that would have netted me, what, $8? So sometimes it's worth it for the blog post if you have time to wait. So that's going to be the biggest thing on it. So, wow, that's probably almost the whole video right there. But I will show. I can show you how much I make on those articles, because I can go through analytics and I have AdSense connected to it. So with AdSense alone, it brings in that much money compared to text broker. Now, if I was to add an affiliate to it, I would make even more. A lot of full-time jobs are like $45 a day after taxes, gas, breaks, weekends, etc. Yeah. A lot of them are. I know I make quite a bit more. But after you consider, like, especially as a freelancer, if you have to take in stuff like if you want to save for taxes or vacation, or if you want to have a sick day, like if I'm sick, well, I'm on a retainer, so it doesn't matter. But when I was working at text broker, if you're sick for one day and you're not writing, that's one day of pay you miss out on. So if you take like some of that money and put it into a savings account for, we call it your sick leave, then you can take a day off with the flu and not have to worry about, am I able to pay the electricity bill this month? There's a bunch of times where I worked when I was sick, and it was horrible. Yeah. Especially as a freelancer, it gets pretty hard. And then if you drive Uber, you have gas and tires and oil changes and insurance to worry about. And so it's everybody wants to be a freelancer and work from home with this. They have this envision of glory and sitting around their pajamas. And it's not like that at all. At least not if you want to be successful at it. In a lot of ways, it's harder to be a freelancer than it is to be a traditional employee. Because you have so much more to take care of yourself. You have your retirement fund. You have a 401k. You have insurance, health insurance. Your vacation and sick leave. Anything like that. I mean, there's just so much more that goes into it that you have to keep in mind. If you're not good with numbers or budgeting your money, you're pretty screwed. So you have to learn to be, well, your own accountant, unless you hire one, and then you have to fork over even more money. So in a lot of ways, yeah, being a freelance writer is far more difficult than having a traditional job when somebody else is taking care of that stuff for you. But as for passive income, yeah, that's definitely one of the things I'm gonna do videos on. Like I think, let's check my Medium account. I wrote one article in December, and I made 62 cents. Oh, what did I sign in? Oh, I don't remember what email account I used for Medium. Hold on. And I can't see. Too bright. All right. Crap. That's gonna suck. Can't remember what I signed in Medium with. Didn't use Facebook, Google, or Twitter. I had to use an email. Oh, no, I didn't use that one. Crap. Okay, well, I don't think I used. Yeah, I used Twitter. Sorry, I didn't recognize that. Didn't think so. I can't remember what my login was. Hey Adams, hello there. Have you taken the level 5 writing exam yet? Nope. No, I haven't. Like earlier I was talking about how busy I've been lately, and I haven't even had a chance to. I can't sign into me. That's the hell. I didn't know I had an account. I don't. Stop. Hey, well, so one of my email addresses has a Medium account that I didn't know existed. Log out. That's not the one I was looking for, though. Anyway, the level 5 writing exam, I haven't. Mostly because it's been like a madhouse here trying to get everything situated. I'm going to be moving soon. Oh, look at that. I think I found it. Stats there. Yep, yay, found it. Okay, so I haven't made any views this month. I have one article up. It's had one view, one read. Got a fan out of it. I think I made like 62 cents on it. Like that. Oh, look. And Hinko followed me. Thank you. I'll have to look at hub pages and Mokel. I've been doing Medium since the start of the year and seeing interesting growth patterns via the stats. I've actually came across a lot of articles recently during research that came off of Medium. And so that's where I'm like, maybe I should start putting more effort into that. Because I don't come across Vocal or hub pages very often for what I do. But I have been coming across a lot of Medium stuff. So I think I'm going to start doing more Medium than anything. Because that one article that had one read netted me 60 something cents in January, December. If I can find, see where the, oh, there we go. 65 cents in December is what I got. So, and that was just the one article. Now, if I wrote something interesting, I might actually make more. Lamar, dream merchants sell us the sizzle of the steak and overlook the fire of energy required to make it happen. Yep, exactly. That's one of the things I try not to do, like with on my channel, is that I'm not going to blow smoke up your ass. If something doesn't work, I'll let you know it doesn't work. And there's a lot of stuff out there that doesn't work. And I don't try to like make anything seem more glamorous than it is. Like I know there's a lot of people out there that hate Text Broker, but I got my start from it. I made quite a bit of money on it. That's from personal experience. I also put in a lot of work to get there, to get that far. And so I know that it can be done. I know what it takes to get done. And that's what I try to share with you guys. So I'm not going to say, I'm not going to like make anything more than it actually is. I'm upfront and honest. And if something doesn't work, or if I'm not making something work, then that's on me. It's like the whole Steam It thing recently. I don't know if you've seen that video that I have from a couple of months ago. I was going to use Steam It. It's a cryptocurrency site where it's kind of like social media, like Facebook, where you earn cryptocurrency for all your actions. So like if you like something, or if you create content for it, then you earn this cryptocurrency. And I was like, oh, I'll give it a shot. I screwed up, lost my password, couldn't sign in. So can't tell you if it works or not. I know some people say it's great. I'm not a big fan of cryptocurrency, but that's my point, is that I share only what I experience. I'm not going to just say, oh yeah, this works great. Because from my point of view, it doesn't. Read about the curation guidelines to avoid curation jail. Oh, that's funny because that link is right there. I don't know if I'm a big fan of curating though. I don't even do it on the blog. Holy crap. I'll have to read that later. I'll go through it, but yeah. I'm not a big fan of curating. Not that that's anything wrong with that. I just, like, I don't use the RSS feed polls to add content to the site either. I'm all about write my own. That's personal preference though. There's a lot of people that made quite a bit of money doing curations. It could work, but I'm not a big fan of it. But anyway, so I know I used Google to sign a Medium, so that's helpful. So I can get back into my account. So I'll probably start with oh, well, I have it up. Let's look at Hub Pages. So Hub Medium I've earned 65 cents. Now Hub Pages I haven't made anything out of, I think. I've had 2 articles on it. 3. Oh, 2. I got 2 on it. And my earnings. Wow. I made a penny in the past 7 days. I made 4 cents last month. What I like about Hub Pages though is you can add your Amazon sales and add your own tracking for AdSense. But you know, it's only 4 cents, and I can't really say it's a failure because it's 2 articles I've got on it. So, and the 65 cents for Medium, that's from 1. So I can't really say that don't do it or you'll get rich off of it because, well, when you have 1 article on one and 2 on another. If you put a Medium story behind the paywall, I bet, it's automatically put in front of a team of real people who choose to curate your story or not. Ah, awesome. I can't remember if I did. I don't think I added mine directly to a paywall. I think normally what I try to do is I use systems like that as more of a way to generate an audience or to build an audience to feed them back to either Writer Sanctuary or my personal website. And so I don't expect like tons of money out of it. I just want some visits. In fact, that's the whole reason why I created the YouTube channel in the first place, was to augment the blog post. So like I was doing content on how to do text broker stuff, and you'll see the first maybe 30 or 40 videos I have on YouTube, they're all also embedded on their blog posts on the website. That's because I wanted to give people a way to either watch or read the content. And so YouTube started taking off on its own as its own animal, and it feeds traffic back to Writer Sanctuary. So even if I'm not monetized, it's still helping me generate traffic to a platform where I am monetized. So it's not really a failure, I guess. It's more of a building an audience. I got to meet some awesome people like you guys. It's been a lot of fun. That's why I think I'm going to do the whole 500 subscriber giveaway coming soon. Still haven't figured out what I'm doing on that yet. But I still have to add that poll to the blog too. I completely forgot. That's another problem I have, is I forget a lot. If I don't write stuff down or having it in Asana, I'll forget. But anyway, I don't know what I'm doing with that. But the whole reason with that is that I'm not using a giveaway to help generate traffic or anything like that, like a lot of other people do. I don't believe in that kind of stuff. I would rather people watch me because they enjoy the content, not because of what I can give them. But I think after 500 subscribers, it'd be kind of fun to give something back to everybody. So I'm looking forward to that. But let's see. What was I talking about? Hub Pages, Vocal, Medium. Really would love to get some residual income though from those. That'd be pretty cool. I think Medium might be the best way to go, but I don't know. We'll see. I have made a few bucks off of Vocal, not enough to hit the threshold to get a payout, but if I can do a whole bunch all at once, that'd be great. Oh, I was answering. I'm sorry, Queen Adam Show. I got sidetracked. I haven't done the level 5 proofreading test yet, mostly because I've been incredibly busy. It's I was saying it earlier today. I should have been done by noon. I had a plan to do some blogging and get on TextBroker because I need to get some. I have a content or video idea, and I need to go to TextBroker anyway. So when I started on that, and then my client sent me a bunch of work, so I didn't get any of that done. So a lot of useful information, but I have to leave, and we'll be back for your next live stream. Thanks. Hey, thank you, Lamar, for stopping by. I try to do the live streams every other week. So not next Monday, but the Monday after. We did put the Medium article behind their paywall because that's how you made 65 cents. All right. Review, curation. Curated pieces get distributed in topics, emails, and the homepage. Ah, okay. I see. That's nice to know. I didn't realize it did that. I don't remember. I wonder if is it selected by default maybe? Because I don't remember setting it. I guess I'll find out when I'm probably going to create another one for Medium this week, so I'll take a look at it. No problem. How do you choose your articles? I am on 14 TextBroker teams, mostly by invitation. So the work is there, but it is pretty, shall I say, less than exciting. Yeah, I'm on. I think the last time I looked, it was on like 58 teams, but only like a handful of them were active. When I choose my articles, it depends. Sometimes you come across the ones that are like really easy to do and they spark my interest because I'm the type of person that likes to learn new stuff. So I'm not afraid to go outside my comfort zone. And I know there's a lot of people out there that say stick to your pick a niche and stick with it. I am really good at everything. Oh, I'm not trying to sound conceited or anything, but bye Lamar, have a good day. I'm one of those. I wouldn't say I'm good at everything. I'm one of those people that I'm really good at all different topics, and most of that's because I like to learn, and so I'll just go through every single one of them, and if something jumps out at me, I grab it. Usually, I pick the ones that, because I have so much experience writing on TextBroker, Reddit, since I have so many things, or I spent so many years on TextBroker using a spreadsheet that I know exactly what I'm capable of and how long it would take me to do certain things. So if I come across an article that has a lot of research to it, I'll weigh how much it's paying and the topic. If it's going to be too time intensive, then I'm going to pass because my time is worth more than that. And I look at things more based on per hour, not per word. So if it takes me an hour to do a 1,000-word article and I want to make $14 on it, then I'll make them $14 an hour. That's okay. If they want me to do a 1,000-word article and it's going to take me 3 hours, nah, that's only $5 an hour. Not worth it. Jack of all trades? Yeah. Master of none. But I am. I started off with it was right after I had to close the computer center down. I was working for the school district, so my primary topics in TextBroker were computers, networking, internet, and technology. And then I expanded, and then I found out that I quite enjoy writing about travel. I enjoy business aspect, marketing, and one other one. But I've done an article in every category of TextBroker, every category in TextBroker, and I really enjoyed the travel and the business stuff. But I'll go through and make sure that if it's going to be too hard or too long, nah, I'm moving on to something else. You have to value your time. Don't ever accept a job for the sake of accepting it. You want to make sure that you're not getting screwed on yourself. So like if somebody asks you how much you charge per word, you have to take in consideration any research that you have to do with it. and know how long it would take you to write it all out. And that's not just typing time, that's your typing, research, proofreading, uploading, and then taking any screenshots if you're outside a text broker. So all of that has to come into consideration. So you don't want to undercut yourself, but you don't want to charge too much, because a lot of clients out there will just say, well, I'm just going to go to this guy then. At that point, just say, awesome, see ya. There's plenty of clients out there. Love that. Every category. Yeah, every single category. I've done animals, travel, the miscellaneous. The miscellaneous where I got a lot of really cool stuff from. I've done articles about cars. Yeah, I've done something in every category in text broker. When I started, I was kind of nervous. I was really new. I was scared. I wasn't sure what I was doing. So I stuck with what I knew, which was computers and networking. And then I started, okay, well, I wonder what's in this one. Started reading through some of the requirements there, and like, well, I can do that. So I jumped in. I've done, God, everything. I've done a Machu Picchu article like 5 times. I want to go there so bad. But I'm also really good at taking the same topic and rewriting it different ways. So it's never the same article twice, even though it's the same topic. And I've done that for a long time. But yeah, it's when it comes to finding the perfect article, it just really comes up to what you're capable of and what you're comfortable with. Because there's some out there that I took that I really shouldn't have. That I was thinking, this looks a little sticky, but I'll give it a shot, and I wind up getting burned out of it. There's been a few times where I wound up making $5 an hour because I took the wrong article. That's when you learn. When you make a mistake like that, you get in your head that I ain't gonna make one of those again. But then you come across some clients that'll give you, let's see, one client I was getting paid 3.7 cents a word for the direct orders, and then they would often tip me 10 to 15 to 20 bucks every time I finished an order. So when you get those kind of clients, you want to, well, kiss some ass and make them happy, because they'll make you some money. Donovan Jason, subscribe to my channel. If you're watching, thank you, Donovan. I passed the text broker 5-star exam end of December. Right on. The message still says it's in review. Not sure how long the review process takes. I asked the Ask Me Anything forum, but no response. Huh. Let's see, if it was in December, it wouldn't have anything to do with Payoneer, so that would be completely separate. That's pretty cool. I missed, the first time I took it was like 2014 or 15. It was a while ago. And I missed it by one question. Well, I bet I could probably pass it now, especially since I edit for a living. But I haven't had a chance to get on and do it. But that's pretty cool. 5-star. From what I could tell though, there's not a lot of 5-star direct or open pool, but I was added to a 5-star team even though I was only a 4-star because the managers loved my my ability, and so I made bank on that team. That was a lot of money, $200 a day from one article. That was great, but it was like once a month. But still, it's nothing to scoff at when you get on the right 5-star team and you can make some money. Congrats! I will take it this week. Well, good luck to you, Queen Adams. Most of my viewers are going to be 5 stars, and I'm still at 4. That's right. I know I could probably pass it. I just haven't. For me, it would be more of bragging rights more than anything, because right now I am just so busy outside of text broker that I don't know. I might take it in the near future just to see if I can do it. Like for bragging rights, but I think it's pretty awesome that you guys are getting it though. So good luck to you. I wish I still knew. Oh, I knew one of the managers higher up. I would ask him about it, about how long it takes to process that, but I don't know if he still works for him anymore. But they were in transition to Payoneer. You can pass it. Yeah, 10 questions. Yeah, I missed it by 1. Like, you needed 80%. You needed 8, and I got 7. And the one I can't remember which. I don't think they show you which one you miss. I only missed it by 1. And so, like, shortly after that's when I got my direct order, or not direct order, my outside text broker clients, and they pay way better. So I've been back and forth. I'll do a few things in text broker just for like Christmas money or something like that, but I just haven't had the time. Thank you, Queen Adam Show. Oh, you are so welcome, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed for you. That'd be cool. You gotta let me know if you get it. That'd be awesome. Maybe I should go ahead and take it, and then we could have a whole team of 5 stars. We could be the YouTube text broker all stars. Wow, that was like cringeworthy. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I really do want to do that article or video of comparing the blogging versus content mills. That's going to be a good one. Content mills are great, like text broker, because you get that instant money. But if you have time to wait, blogging is often better. Good night. Have to get some sleep. Good night, Ron. And so do I. It's already 7:16. I'm having a great conversation. That's what happens. But have a good evening, Ron, and I'll see you next time. Absolutely. Yeah, right? That'd be fun. We can come up with our own logo, our own Facebook group. That'd be kind of cool, actually. I might have to do something like that. I've also been toying with the idea of doing a social, not necessarily a social media site, but more of a community hub for Writer Sanctuary, where we can get writers from all kinds of different things like text broker or self-publishing and stuff like that. Do like a little Facebook without the Facebook. I don't know. There's a lot of cool platforms out there. I could do it with WordPress, with BuddyPress. There's a few other extensions I can add to it that I think would be kind of fun. No, we'll see. There's a lot of things that I want to do. Tipping over stuff. Yeah, I still want to do a podcast. I was kind of toying with the idea with Crest Desitoff, one of my friends on YouTube here. And we did the interview together. It's been months. I need to send him an email to make sure he's still alive. But I would still like to do a podcast with him. I think a podcast would be kind of fun for Writer Sanctuary. But I don't know. I'll have to see. I really like doing the live streams, so I guess I can do both. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm on Twitch live. Except I think we might be gaming on YouTube tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. It depends. So I have my team of gamers here, pro gamers. So, not really. So yeah, nobody else is doing YouTube vids about being a successful 5-star text broker ghostwriter, right? Like if you, that's what who was I talking to? Oh, I think it was my roommate. I was telling him, yeah, I've only got like 500, almost 500 subscribers, but if you go to YouTube and search text broker, about 90% of the videos are mine. So I am the guru for text broker on YouTube. Which is, it's kind of cool, but it doesn't really generate a lot of interest. But that's right, because I love my audience. They're fun. You guys are great. So go to hell. What? I think she was saying go to hell for the pro gamer thing. Oh, we're not pro gamers. I know. It's fun. We're not pros. Anywho, I think I'm about ready to wrap it up for the night. We've already been going for almost an hour and a half. I'm having a great time. I love talking with you guys. But my knees are starting to hurt. And I don't want to ramble. And that's usually what happens when I run out of stuff to say. So, oh, of course, 5 cents a word is not much to professionals, but to people looking to start a successful writer's life working from home, that type of content would be super viable. Oh, yeah. No, I mean, even at 1 cent a word, like I started off as a 3-star, and I was 3 stars for like a year and a half. And I was able to bring in more money writing at 3 and 4 stars. That's at 1 cent and 1.4 cents a word. I was able to make more money writing on Textbroker than I was making at the school district as a full-time job. Of course, the school district was only paying me $8.40 an hour. So, but like with 5 cents a word, if you can land some of those, oh yeah, that's like killer money, especially if you're like just starting out. So that's nothing to scoff at. 1.4 cents a word is nothing to scoff at if you're fast, which I am. Because I would average before I started writing primarily for my external clients, I was making around 2017. I was making, I want to say it was about $28 an hour on average. That was like for maybe 5 or 6 hours a day. So I was making some good money there. Nice chat, Michael. Have a great rest of your night. Well, thank you very much, Hinko, and thank you for following me on Medium. I'll make sure I get some content, more content. I got some ideas. I got a lot of really good ideas. In fact, I want to do something similar that I do for my client. So I want to research the keywords and phrases and LSI for it and everything. I want to make it all nice and spiffy. So yeah, I knew what you're saying there. Nice chat. I got you. But have a good one, and I will see you all. Let's see, I'm doing a video tomorrow and Thursday, and then I have the Friday vlog, and then I won't be doing a live stream on next Monday, but the Monday after that, which is, I don't know, what day is that? That would be on the 9th. 3rd. Cool. Because I usually like to do the live streams every other Monday, so that way I get a Monday off. Thank you so much for doing this. Now to my webinar that I am 45 minutes late for. This is much more interesting. Have a great day. Well, thank you very much, Queen Adams Show. I'm sorry I kept you from your webinar. I was actually thinking about doing webinars in the future, but we'll see. And that's actually one of the things I have on my Domo. So you guys have a great evening, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.